Alright, Shalom, Kwahala, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakwakadash. Double honors to the head apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations to the Yakim out there on the highways and byways that's noised in this word abroad all around the world. And I just want to talk about, the current situation and the current state that our people are in. Their intelligence is on, like the elder apostle Gabar brought out the animalistic, intelligent levels of understanding, you know, where you brought out the monkey, you had the monkey, and you had the parrot. Then from the parrot, you had the toad. Then from the toad to the owl, and then from the owl to the dragon, you know. And our people are just on the level of a monkey, they really just don't understand or don't get, or don't understand the times which, we're living in. And we're living in a time of, great other destruction that's about to come upon America. Not just America, mainly America, and but really all around the world. And our people are just stuck on stupid. They have no idea what's about to come down. They have no idea that their lives are about to be turned upside down by way of what's coming to the society. Which there's a lot of information going on the internet now. For example, you have these military people, doing military drills of an EMP, of a coming EMP, attack. Which what an EMP is an electromagnetic pulse, which ultimately just shuts everything down. Everything that we use today is based upon electricity. Your phone, your car, your utilities, what you use in your home, which, you turn on the light switches, you have the light, the water, pretty much everything that we use in today's society is governed and is based upon electricity, which that EMP is that Achilles heel that's just gonna just shut everything down and just throw everything back into the dark ages, not the dark ages but the stone age, which when that attack happens is just gonna bring the society back to the 19th century. And pretty much, the way people live now, the way how people conduct themselves, they don't have the skills or the mindset, to live how it was back in the 19th century. And our people are just not prepared or ready for that kind of attack, that kind of judgment, and which is judgment from the Heavenly Father that He's gonna bring upon this society because of the wickedness and the evil that's going on in this place. And our people just don't get it. And our people just don't understand. I look at Jake out there, and I just look at him just like a bunch of lost souls. Because all they care about is trying to go to college, trying to make it in this society, trying to be the next rapper or the next NBA superstar, or the next football player, or the next singer, or whatever it is that they're into. But yet, you got the men out there, the men of GMS in particular, out there on the highways and byways, warning of these upcoming atrocities, warning about the RFID microchip, warning of, the famine, the concentration camps, and the total annihilation of America. Yet, we've been out there for a long time and for years now, warning and warning and warning our people, but they just don't want to take heed to what we're telling them, and they're gonna get caught up in that judgment that's about to come upon this place. So, without further ado, let me read on. Let me start at this is Jeremiah chapter 8 verse 5, and it says, "Why then is this people of Jerusalem sliding back by a petrol backsliding, They hold fast deceit, they refuse to return, which is that they hold fast to deceit, They hold fast in the deceitfulness of the society that we're living in, like these pastors in these churches, They want to tell the people, the congregation that they want to preach a prosperity gospel, that the Lord is gonna bless you with lots of money, or with that nice dream house, or with that nice car, or the Most High is gonna fix your marriage or relationships, But ultimately, the Lord said he came to bring division, He came to bring separation. But yet, you got these pastors in these churches that want to feed our people these lies and bullshit, They're just leading our people to the slaughter. So they hold fast to deceit, and they refuse to return. What they refuse to return to, they refuse to return to the truth, to the ways, to the law, to who they are as a people. They refuse to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments that the Most High gave unto us for us to keep. That's what they refuse. We've been out there for a really long time, reproving and rebuking our people, and to tell our people to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, But it's only for the elect that's going to hear. But the Lord said, go out there whether they hear or whether they forbear, So whether you get this or not, we still got to tell you. Because if we don't tell you, then when that judgment comes, that blood is going to be upon our hands. So reading on verse 6. I hearkened and heard, but they spake not upright. No man repented him of his wickedness, saying, what have I done? Ever one turned to his course, as the horse runneth into battle. You see? That's what they say, When we tell them that you're going off and you're doing wrong, they want to say, what have I done, They want to play stupid. And they don't want to hearken or listen. But that's just going to only be to their destruction. Reading on. Verse 7. And it says, yea, the stroke in the heavens knoweth her appointed times, and the turtle and the crane and the swallow observe the times of their coming. But my people knoweth not the judgment of the Lord. You see, my people knoweth not the judgment of the Lord. So our people don't even know that we're in a time, we're just approaching the time of Jacob's trouble, which is the judgment of the Lord. Because Jacob's trouble is just right around the corner. And like I said previously, 2018 is pretty much gone already. It just came and went. And the same is going to go for 2019. 2019 is going to come and go. And before you know it, we're entering in a time as never before seen in the history of mankind, which is that great tribulation. that tribulation that the Most High is going to bring upon America before America utterly gets destroyed by way of thermonuclear destruction. Because just like past tense, just like when Egypt was hit with them plagues after plagues after plagues, so is the same is going to go for America until America will utterly be destroyed with that ultimate, plague, which is the thermonuclear missiles. Because the Most High's going to hit this place with plagues after plagues after plagues after plagues, before ultimately this place gets finished off with them thermonuclear missiles. And here we are, we're trying to warn our people to get right and to turn to the Most High while they still have a chance, while they still have time. But yet our people refuse. So it's going to be to their own destruction. Since Jake doesn't want to turn back, the Most High is going to just bring forth that judgment. And then they're going to want to turn. And then that's when they're going to want to accept the truth. But it's going to be too late for them. Because the scripture says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found, and draw nigh to him while he is near. Because he is near now. Brothers are out there in the highways and byways, teaching. And pretty soon we're not going to be out there in them streets teaching, Pretty soon the Most High is just going to close up shop. And then it's going to be on to the next phase of this truth, which is the hunting. And let me get that real quick in Jeremiah. Jeremiah 16:16. And it says, behold, I will send for many fishes, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And afterwards will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. You see? So we're in the fishing phase right now. That fishing phase is about to be almost up, fishing the elect men into the truth. And the second phase of this truth is going to be the hunting, where we're going to hunt and kill, niggas that just aren't right, That's going to be the second phase of this truth. And that second phase is just right around the corner. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. And I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakwakadash. Double honors to the head apostles of Great Millstone, that Ruro. And peace and salutations to Yakim out there in the highways and byways, noise in this word abroad. And with that, I want to say shalom.